All right. So you want to be a real estate agent. Let's get to it. I'm going to this is like beginner's agent things that I learned from going on 10 years now of having access to the MLS. Let's see. I want to share the screen. I'm going to share. I think I want to share the window. Let's see, because I don't want to just share the Chrome tab. Yeah, I don't want to share the Chrome tab. You all can see it. I think we'll be okay. Uh, all right. No guess. This is interesting. So let's see. You're gonna go to the startup. Well, we're gonna go start here. I logged into the MLS, Broward, Palm Beach. Um, and they just switched over our new MLS. And this is first off, let me preface this. Let me get back here. let me let me remove this screen. Yeah, okay. Let me talk. Let me talk for a little bit. Almost 80% of this business, especially when you start, is going to be tedious and repetitive. Tedious and repetitive. And you're not going to see much movement. Okay. Like if you really get into this tedious and repetitive, and here's the thing is that we think that by doing more things are going to happen faster. That's what they sell you on in this business. There's always going to be more. There's always going to be things to do. This is going to be, it doesn't matter, right? And even if you do more, how long can you do more? And this is going to lead to burnout. Talk to any agent that's lucky enough to have been in the business for 5, 6, and I mean just strictly doing real estate. But if they've been doing real estate for 5 to 10 years, plus, you're gonna start to look at the burnout amongst them, exactly how they're living life. I would also pay attention to the ones that have been here and have had decent careers up until this moment, whatever you think a decent career is, and look at when they're going to retire or if they can ever retire or what they look like and what we're currently in now, which is it's not a down market, but there's not much movement in the market, so to speak, especially if you weren't working on it or if something, God forbid something happened and you had to take time away from it, right? Like you start to look at that. So I'm going to do this. It's almost as if this is year one, day one of starting a real estate business. You've passed the exam, you're with your brokerage. Some of the things that you should start to do first and try to keep these under, 10 minutes. All right, let me get back to it. Let me get back to it. All right. So I thought what was an awesome, one of the foundational things that I did was how do I start up my laptop? What does this look like? Right. And so besides StreamYard, okay, you have access to the MLS now. So you want to put that in there. This is the first, you want to have this as the tab that when you open up Chrome, which is what I tend to use, or whatever, and whatever Windows Explorer, is that what it's called? I don't know. It's down here. But I'm using Chrome. People have Safari. I think that's with Apple, so on and so forth. So you want to make sure that this pops up first. And I probably would. I mean, you could start at the actual front page of it. I probably wouldn't keep the front page. I'm just going to keep the resource panel. Although the front page is probably going to pop up because you every now and then. I mean, if you're logged off for a certain amount of time, uh, you know, you need to put in your password again. So what you do is you go, and I've already had it up here. I'll go to settings. Okay, took me to settings. I'll go to on startup, and then it kind of shows you what's going to pop up first. Now, I don't know why Google Drive, why I had it pop up first, but I'm not. Well, I do know why, but I'm gonna take it off for this one. Um, my email pops up because I'll check my emails. The calendar pops up, right? Whatever you have scheduled for the day, you want that. We're gonna add a new page. That page is going to be beaches, or I'm gonna put this one. And if it's not beaches, maybe you'll put ourworld.com, but I'm going to put beaches now because it just takes me straight to the ability to log into the MLS. Going to add that. I probably would add my CRM. So we'll go here. Find out what I use. GoGo agent. Shouts out Dean Jackson. He's also the marketing coach. Put in my information. All right. Copy. Put that in here so that it pops up. Maybe at this point you could put in some other things. For me personally, this is just the foundation of what I'm going to have pop up. Um Maybe if you have a coaching program, like, and there's a login for me personally is with Steve Show, so Kajabi or something like that, you'll put it up here. But this is like the bare basics minimum. Let's see. I'm gonna take it down. I pop my big head up. So I think that's it. Right. So I think if you can get this done first, and look how quick that was. That took less than 8 to 10 minutes. As we move forward and things that come to mind as I'm showing you what it's like to actually have a foundational business as in real estate as a trusted advisor, this is kind of where you want to pop up first. And so you have these things that pop up. I guess I'll go into a lot of the stats and stuff later. So this is it. Your email address. You probably, it's, let me put it back on the stage. I got I don't know if you can see. Hopefully you can see this. So I have my email account .StreamYard. I have the MLS page. I mean, I think this page can probably be like, it has all the information here, and there's definitely some awesome benefits. Maybe one day we'll get into it, but not today. But definitely going to the resource panel. I had the resource panel because this is the new system. So we just jump in. It also tell you how to put in your listing, so on and so forth. All this stuff here. Don't forget to pay your super bill. But, you can just jump straight into the MLS. And then, of course, you have your contact information. All right. That's it. Over and out.